Do it.
Hello, excuse me, that's stuck. Good morning and welcome to Models for His Models Miss Sunday Modelling Service. Joined by me and two brothers. Morning, gents.
Morning.
Morning.
Right, before we go around everybody, we will do a quick run through of the comments. Gordon Baines is in saying, good morning, everyone. Morning, Gordon.
Morning, Gordon.
Matthew Macfin.
Morning.
Morning, all. Morning, Matthew. Joseph's in. Morning, all. Morning, Joseph.
Morning, Joe.
Michael Nibs. Morning, all.
Michael.
Parsons. Good morning, all. Morning, Chris. Mr.
Chris.
Skelly's in. Morning, fellow pigment pushers. Right then. So we'll be going through the usual stuff today. So we'll have a oh my god, thick rep. We'll have and guess the spring. Oh, my brain had a major fart then.
Luckily, he's got us two.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
Well, we're just hanging on.
Laugh at him and go, oh god.
Yeah, you thought Malcolm was bad.
Now you can see why he was in the RAF.
Right then, Mal, what have you been up to?
What? Oh, yeah. Right. First up, I've got the tail supports on that. The model that should never have been started. It's quite significant. I won't go into the details of why, but having done that, I should be able to press on, but I'm doing other stuff, so that's sort of taking a bit of a backseat. I've painted the markings on to my Lysander. This photograph's in sit rep, so the fuselage. I chose the Polish unit because my uncle was Polish and in the RAF, so I just like the chance of being able to paint the Polish checkerboard for the first time. Come out quite well. I'm also working on, and I've been mainly working on this, the Apocalypse, the Border Models Apocalypse tank. This is was developed into a hobnob search and rescue vehicle by International Rescue. I've added pieces to the side. They're exhausts from the Hornet F1, and they're going to become that, like an intake for whatever. You never know. Rear engine part for a JW7 J7W1 Shindon, and a couple of exhausts out of that. And I've been mainly working on the turret. So the anti-aircraft machine gun's is going to be turned into a drone operating, or the drone signal operator. They're the multi-launch rockets that carry drones. I've added a couple of bits or pieces from the engine and some scratch building there, and this antenna. Yeah, I was having lots of fun.
A busy bunny then.
What?
A busy bunny.
Yeah, it didn't take me long actually. I've got to reroute. You'll see on the photograph that get a pointy. That pipe from there goes above this ring. It needs to go underneath it, so I've got to reroute it. But that's not glued in, so that's not a problem. So yeah, so I had lots of fun yesterday on the Monday Discord. Sorry, the Saturday Discord get together. That was, yeah, I quite enjoyed doing that. Is that gonna? But anyway, I have to modify that so it. Oh no, it does. It works. I've got to modify the barrels, which is next up, I think. But yeah, I was really pleased with being able to get the this part of the end, which is like the engine support, with these arms that come out, and I've got these 3 discs on that, and a bit more out of the engine, and added pipes and stuff. It's just it was getting a bit going a bit far, so I had to make myself stop. But it was also on this rear engine deck. I've got the fan that fits in there. That'll be put off, and I'll add support this piece to the centre, and it given me the opportunity to use this, which is, for those of you that remember, Verlinden was the guy that really kick-started modelling to a different level, and he came out with all these products, and this is like it's a mesh, and it's designed, you can see on here, like engine covers. Oh, it's off a Tiger, I think so, or a Panther, and so that'll be used as the mesh covering on that. And I've had this for when I say 100 years, it's almost 100 years. It's bought in at Concord Models in Aldershot millions of years ago, and I opened the pack just yesterday to see that it would work, and it will. So I'm quite pleased about to use that after all this time.
Nice.
We'll, you never know; it might not happen. Might find something better. But if those of you that don't know Verlinden, look him up. Look for any books that he's done. You'll be quite taken back by how he did stuff. But yeah, it's cool. And apart from that, I've been packing away models. Noticed the P47's gone. The Mosquito is boxed, and lots of other stuff is gone. You wouldn't notice it. Only I notice it. Anyway, so yes, modelling wise, that's what I've been doing.
Cool.
So
it's always good for the brain just to let rip sometimes, isn't it?
yeah, it's really good.
Not follow the rules, do something completely different. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Yep.
Loving
Right.
it.
Before we go on, move on, let's quickly run through some comments. Chris Parsons says, hope Malcolm has his leave passing. Yes, he does. He's away at an event this weekend for 2 days. Dave Skelly says, never mind, Steph. The good news about dementia, you can hide your own Easter eggs. Exactly. Silk TV's in. He says, morning all. Morning, Silk.
Okay.
Darren Hall says, morning, everyone. Morning, Darren. GB Models is in. Hello there. How are you all doing from Australia? All good. Thank you very much. Gordon Baines is in. You're right. You have had it for 100 years, you old fart. And
I have,
Julian's in saying,
literally.
morning, chaps.
Morning, Julian. Morning, everybody else.
Right, so let's move on. Hello, little old lady, and what have you been up to?
I've finally glued the turret onto this. This just needs one bit of photo etch adding, but I need to paint the underside, paint that before I do. And then I've got decals to put on it. That's a 221 armored car, recce car. Now, because of that, I've got the 2 centimeter turret. And I've been doing this. Started on midweek. I threw the turret together yesterday. Just got to attach those bits and a couple of others. The tracks are already done. So that hopefully will be ready for spraying this by the time we finish. The only thing I haven't got is the cage that goes on top. But I think I'm going to have to draw that and 3D print it. I've got a 222, which has got this turret on, the Tamiya one. That's got a photo H bit for that. But if I do it, draw it, I should be able to print it quite easily. So that's progressing nicely. And that's why I got the 2503 grief, so I could make the 9. I also picked out a whip, my Quatsa. So that's ready for hairspray or chipping fluid coat. Then I can spray that up. And that's basically all I've done this week. Lots of little things going on, some stuff on whip. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's for me.
Yep,
I've been
cool.
busy doing other things.
Excellent. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate
Steph,
it.
what have you been up to?
Me? I
Yes,
have
you.
been up to all this malarkey. Bear with me a sec. Switch camera. There we go. So, panel wash done on the subroof. So that needs cleaning up. And there's the floor. So they all need a good old wipe down once it's all dried off. And I'm just going through all the small bits now just to get them all cleaned up and ready for putting everything together. And that will be section number 3 done. So that's what I'm on at the moment. Right then, do either of you have a guess the thing?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. And we are sprue off. There we go. We're on to sprue or false. So who's going first? Let us go. There.
Look at that for timing.
What is it? Who makes it? And what scale is it? So we've got an A scale, please, John. Right and left. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
I know I am.
So what is it? Who makes it? And what scale is it? put your guess in the comments and let us know what you think. So if there's any part you want to have a closer look at, just let us know, and I'll ask John, and he can give you a bit of a close-up. Right, so we've got our first guess in, which is Hobby Time. He says Tamiya 148th Challenger.
2 right.
Ooh, 2 points. He shoots, he narrowly misses. So that's the closest we've got so far.
Gordon's guess.
Got my guess.
Yep. We've got Gordon Baines has got Tamiya Chieftain 135.
Well, no, not quite my guess. Oh, solves that then.
Go on then, Mel.
No, well, no, that was a 0, wasn't it? So my guess was that, but 48 scale, so clearly wrong. But Tamiya Chieftain 48 scale.
1 right.
Yeah, I figured. You turn it around and shows the rear deck, not the rear deck, the rear hull.
Chris Parsons has gone 148th Tamiya Challenger 1.
Oh, specific. Unlucky. 1 right.
So not a Challenger then.
And Darren Hall has got, we've got a couple more. Where are we? Joseph has gone. Oh, sorry. Hobby Time has gone Tamiya 148 Abrams.
Oh, 1 right.
Joseph has gone Hobby Boss 148 Challenger. 3 points. Well done, Joseph. Yay.
Oh. Gans Neuer. Got it this week.
Very nice.
That's why I was looking at it, because I've not seen the sprue. So I've just literally just opened up the sprue from this bag.
Nice. Nice.
That one done.
Right. Cool.
Excellent. Now on to.
Yeah. This time, because of situation, no box, but this is got to be the easiest one ever.
Cool. Bear with me a second. So Darren Hall went 1 foot Challenger ICM. Joe says, I've already built it. Lol.
Oh.
And Chris Bond says, sorry, realised I hadn't put something in sitrep. Back in a mo. Cool. Thank you. So what is it? Who makes it? What scale is it? I think there may be a few misspellings here.
Oh, there'll definitely be a few misspellings here.
Yes, I know what it is, so I will keep quiet.
Oh, brilliant. Mal, you must be doing more of these.
Well, sure.
Oh, he's going to be quiet.
Yeah, your brother's just being an arse again.
Yeah, well, I know. It's normal.
Well, nothing's changed, has it really?
No, normal.
Yep. Situation normal.
Snafu.
There is a guess.
So Chris Parsons has gone 148.0 from ICM.
No points.
Julian has gone Tamiya 132nd Shinden.
2 right, but Tamiya don't do this in 30 seconds.
Give it away.
Yeah, makes life easy.
Are we hoping for correct spelling?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Gordon Bain says, list me on this one. Sorry,
Hey.
he says lost me on this one. Hobby
Well,
Time
you were
says
in at the beginning, Gordon, so you weren't listening.
Hobby Time says 148 Mini Art P47.
No points. I mentioned it at the beginning.
You certainly did.
That's why it's easy.
Yep, I've got a 109 from this company. You know, the one that came out the other year. I think it's the G4. Yeah. The ones that's even got the bloody pistons in it.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah. What they've done is just phenomenal.
Chris has got a interesting guess.
Chris has gone 132nd Shinden Super Wing Series. No.
I'll give you half. There's like 2.5 there. Well, in fact, it's
Super Wing Series is not the manufacturer.
No, but I'll give you half because it's part of the title of everything. So
yeah, it is.
It's the name of the
company. Julian says trumpeter 132nd Shinden.
No, they don't do it.
How many points?
They do. How many points? 2.
Darren says Revel 132nd Shinden.
2. Revel don't do it either.
And Julian says mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah. But I didn't mention Super Wing Series.
Nope.
Ooh.
Hobby Time says 132nd Zukimura Shinden.
Ooh.
1
just
3/4.
Are we going to go with spelling?
You said yes.
I did. So no, I'll give him that. Although spelling is wrong.
Go.
It's M-U-R-A.
Well done, Hobby Time. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Yeah. Cool.
Right then. You got any more, John? Or should we crack on with
crack on. We normally only do the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on to over to you, John.
Thank you. So Lockstart, where the model show stands is going to be in the coming weeks or months. At the moment, we have got the Southwark World War II Festival on in that Southwark village in Hampshire. They've been supposed to be in the barn. I'm not sure if they are. Malcolm, Stephen, Harriet, and Nick are down there. Nick and his dog.
Benji.
It was wet and windy yesterday. It might be the same today. I don't know, but that's where they are. Swiftly followed by next week at the MAFA Nationals in St Ives in Cambridgeshire. Not that there, Cornwall. Don't go Cornwall. You won't get in. Myself, you're not going to make it next week, are you, Steph?
No, I'm not. I can't make it now due to issues.
He's only just told me, so he's not going to be there. So come and say hello. Keep me company. If you want to put models up, please do. That's good. And the following weekend, Eastleigh Community Showcase in Hampshire, Eastleigh, Hampshire. Stephen, and Alex are going to be there. It's a big gaggle of volunteer groups, but they're there just going to collect some money and say hello to them. Same weekend, was it the same weekend? Anyway, on the Sunday the 22nd at West Anglia Scale Model Show at Littleport in Cambridgeshire. We're having a good one this month. Myself and the James of the Skiffins. That's their third year. It's a leisure centre. It's good. Couple of big rooms. Lots of stuff to see. And swiftly followed the same day, Coventry Warwickshire Model Show, the Middle and Air Museum, Backington. Nick's going to be there with the Leicester Modelers and the Models for Heroes table. Good, say hello. End of the month, 27th, 29th of June, Tank Fest down at the Tank Museum. Malcolm, Chris, Stephen and Keith will be on through the 3 days. I think Chris is doing every day, but Malcolm, Stephen and Keith will be alternating between days. If you like the tanks, go and have a visit. Then into next month, the Elshamers District Scale Model Club show in Eastbourne. Darren, Steve and the Brighton crew will be go and say hello again. Right, up for the next couple of months, we've got Berkshire Fire and Rescue Armed Forces Hub Open Day, Maidenhead Armed Forces Day at Blanford Forum, Skipton Model Show, obviously Skipton, Romsey Model Show, Wings and Wheels at the Army Fire Museum at Middle Wallop, Attack 25 in Devices, Stansted Festival in Portsmouth, Fenmold Show in Ely in Cambridgeshire, not St Ives like I had it last time, Cromford Steam Rally, Matlock, North Devon Model Show at Barnstable, Aberdeen Model Show, I wonder where that one is, Stoke-on-Trent Model Show, March Armed Forces Fair, about a mile that way, in March in Cambridgeshire, IPMS Farnborough Model Fest into September, and Harewood War Game Show in Peterborough. And that, they say, is that.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, matey.
Pleasure.
So, there's that done. Now it's time. So we're starting with SITREP. It's what have you been working on? What scale is it? What is it? Who makes it? What have you done? And what are you going to do to it? So let's crack on with this one. All comments selected. Up. Need to do a quick refresh. Just make sure we've got the right amount of comments there. That's gone up. So there we go. Yep, 63 comments. So we'll start with Neil. Well, not much this week, as too much darkness and little inspiration. Started a 110 resin figure from AliExpress, American Civil War, Union Captain, lost my mojo towards the end and rushed it to get it out the way. I think you've done a cracking job on it, mate. It's looking good. Like it. Like it lots. Good job, mate. Good job. Ding, ding. And that's another picture.
Good.
Looks really good, mate. And the other side. Cool. And the back. Yep. Definitely really good. Like it. Like it a lot. Next up, we've got Gordon Baines. He says, good morning, all. I have been working on the idea of turning the shelf into the deck of the USS Kitty Hawk. So here is my progress so far. Oh, very nice. Liking that. Nice job. Nice job, Gordon.
Did you say what scale that is?
1/32nd, isn't it?
It is 32nd scale. I just wondered if he said.
No, he didn't.
He's after getting a backdrop done for it of the tower.
I think Coastal Command, they do things like that, and I know they do ones. If you send them the pictures, they will do custom ones for you.
This is a metre wide.
Yeah, I think they'll do one like that.
Yeah. Okay, Gordon, there you go. Who was it again, Steph?
Coastal Command.
Coastal Command.
I believe.
Because he's been quoted 140 quid for a banner.
Oh, bloody hell. Sod that for
Yeah.
game sorters.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's coming on, isn't it?
Yeah. Master area is off to paint. It's looking good. Ooh, very nice. I'm liking that.
You're going to have to scratch build all the tie downs.
Yep.
They're all over the deck.
Got some comments quickly. Jim Altegott says, good morning, everyone. People are replying to him.
Jim.
Gordon says, 1/32nd. I got the backdrop, ordered Vistaprint. 30 quid. That's not bad at all. Stick with that one.
Nice one, mate. Well done.
Right, he needs this printing. Yeah, so got it sorted. Nice. That's going to look cool.
Oh,
really
scale, right?
Yeah.
Well,
right. Lee Halford, been working on my 3D printing and setup. Just getting this one ready to paint at the weekend. Nice. Let's have a look at this. Oh, nice. I want to know how he's got rid of all the layer lines. That has come up really well. Give you an idea how big it is.
Wow.
9 centimeters. Right, that's huge. Bloody hell.
Garage time.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Joseph, I'm calling this one finished now.
Woo!
Full scale 1/24th by Fujima. Right, let's have a close in look. It's a very busy workshop, isn't it? Very
what is he
nice.
doing?
I don't even go there on that one. Hey Joe, what's the YGL 813T relevant to? What car? One of yours? An early one? Because that's an old reg. Oh, absolutely love it. He's got so much in there, hasn't he? Oh, look at all the tools. awesome, mate. That is fantastic. Loving it. And you got the model zeros there. Yay.
Indeed.
I'll look at the V5. It's got
Yeah.
2. And an MOT. It says it came with the kit. Very nice. Loving it. Is that your puppy dog snoring, John?
Yes. Well, one of them anyway.
Oh, dear.
Dear Lord.
It's the white one.
This is absolutely. I love how much stuff he's got in there. Yeah, I'm loving the V5s and the MOT. They're brilliant touches. Brilliant. Excellent work, Joe. Excellent work. Really well done. Right, next up, we've got Chris Parsons. I spent the week working on the 135th Warrior AFB from Meng. The external details are very nice, but I feel it's lacking in internal details, particularly with so many hatches and doors that can be opened. Nevertheless, the kit went together well, and the working suspension and track assembly tool are great features. This will be finished using the decals from the box as a vehicle used on Op Herrick in 2011. Oh, cracking. Joe says he had to buy them separate, V5s. Oh, they look really good. That's looking great, Chris. Ooh, very. I see what you mean about the hatches. Very nice work. Very nice and clean. Good job, mate. Well done. Love it. Next up, we have got Paul Ralph. No details. But he's got the pen in there. The scale. So P38.
That'll be the.
Right.
Is it Tammy? No, no, it's not.
No. Right, let's see if there's any comments further along. Ah, here we go. We got there in the end. RS 172nd F5A Lightning must be a kit for the more skilled, as no alignment pins or holes for any of the parts. Ooh. Instructions were pretty vague too. Hopefully not too bad, as I enjoyed as it came together in the end. Oh, that's a nice job.
Yeah,
one of those
good job
short run
considering then.
Yeah, really well done. Great job, mate. Because those can be a nightmare. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Well done, mate. Great job, Paul. So, next up, McNibs. Work in progress, 1/6 approximately. 3D printed Fantasy Night. Ooh, and he's got the pen in. Oh, nice work on the gilding, on the gold. That's and the silver. That is fantastic job. Wow. Very nice. If you're watching, Mick, how did you get the floor done? How's that done? Or is it something you bought? Because I love the effect on there. Next up is Jeffrey Riley, just putting the finishing touches to this diorama titled Patrolling the Channel. Well, if you get to watch this, Jeffrey, please put in who made it, what scale it is. You can obviously see what it is. It's a Hurricane 2C, I believe.
Yeah.
With the big guns on it. But that is looking really nice, Jeffrey. Really nice. Oh, I take it. Paul is Silk TV. He says, thank you. It was a nightmare. Here we go. Mick says, hydro dipped the floor. Very nice. Like that. That's come out really well. Yeah, here you go. Looks a bit like Starry, Starry Night. That's come out cracking, mate. Love it. Love it. Next up, we've got Julian. Search for the Golden Hobnob. Further additions are the Dust Clay Path and coating of the foam arch with a flagpole for a hobnob bar flag. The Sleventh Tree Warrior is trying to steal the treasure. Ooh. That is looking great, mate. Love it. I love the idea, Julian. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And a bit closer. Nice. Excellent work, buddy. Excellent work. Next up, we've got Mick Wilson. Warhammer Cursed City Game box again. Been getting on with getting the figures painted. A cruise day today. Yippee! Cool. I love it. Excellent, mate. And he's got the pen there. Nice work on that, mate. Your figure stuff is coming along in leaps and bounds. And another one. I love the way he's got the skeleton's head to look like they've got character.
Yeah.
He's done really well on those. Very nice. Excellent job, Mick. Keep up this great work. Loving it. What is that? Ooh, that is brilliant. Love it. That is weird. Nice. And another weird one. That is fantastic, mate. Brilliant, Mick. Absolutely brilliant. Ooh. Wow. That one again. Oh, Crumbs. Way to go, mate. That is brilliant. I love those. They're so different. Right, next up, Gordon Baines again. Hi, good morning. I bought the boarded models, 135th Yonkers JU87, D5 Snooker. Just started the build, but looking at the instructions, it does not give you details of painting individual parts. Unlike the Tamiya I am used to. Maybe you've been spoilt with Tamiya. However, the model goes together quite well. It also comes with brass etching. Anyway, take a look at what I have done so far. Oh, nice. Mick, oh, sorry, Gordon, if you're listening, send me a PM. I may have some electronic PDFs I can send you, but with Stukas. I will have the butchers for you. I'll see what there is. So drop me a PM. Have a look. That's some really nice detail. It's that the border model ones are 135th, aren't they?
Yeah.
135th. Nice work, mate. That looks really good. Really good. Looking forward to seeing this move along. Ooh. Cool. You're certainly trugging along with it, mate. Very nice, Gordon. Oh, Mr. Malcolm Charles, not a model, but this weekend I've been in and around a tent, dodging the rain clouds at the Southwark Revival, flying the banners of Modern Heroes. So far, the sun is out today for the crowds to enjoy. That was this morning. Woohoo! Nice. Ooh.
That big zero again.
Yeah.
Gets around a bit, doesn't it?
Does it ever? It's probably Mr. Lindsay. I think it's Mr. Lindsay's.
Yeah.
Mr. Scully, I managed to stop the procrastination and paint the face of the German stormtrooper from World War I, 1/10 scale from Young Miniature. The large collar has been stuck on, gaps filled, and the first coat of paint using Steam Forge Game P3 paints, which are magnificent. All the colours have been mixed using the basic paint. That is cracking, mate. Absolutely cracking. Oh my God, he's not happy, is he?
No, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a real monk on. Somebody's pissed him off or scared the shits out of him.
Cool.
That's brilliant, that is, Dave. Absolutely brilliant. No, that is awesome. That's a very scary set of eyes. Very tired as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that is brilliant, Dave. Absolutely brilliant. You've got so much emotion in there. Gordon said, it goes together well. Once I start, I can't stop. So watching everyone's great work is a nice break on a Sunday morning. Cool. Thank you for that, Gordon. I'll give you a shout in a bit. Oh, Mr. Mayfield. Mal, how you doing? My 148th FX Western Lysander. The markings have been painted on. Next up, the decals. I may or may not apply a gloss coat first, then weathering and final assembly. These are the upper wings. Very, very nice, Mel. Very nice.
Yeah, I've been doing it a while.
Yeah. I love all the difference in colours on the paints.
Yeah, that's just simply
Really
throwing some light earth and light green at it.
yeah.
Just
And the
splodging it.
underside? Yeah, same again. Absolutely brilliant work, Mel.
I tend not to bother too much about the underside, about weathering. And
Yeah, no bugger's going to see it.
yeah, allegedly not.
Yeah, done a great job on the Polish emblem.
Yeah, that was the first time I painted a Polish checkerboard. So it's not difficult. Just there's lots of pieces. So
Yeah,
and I used the bright red and rather than the dull red.
yeah.
For that.
Looks really good, mate. Nice, very nice.
Bit of overspray on the red on the tail, fin on the thin flash, but I can get over that.
Whereabouts? Oh yeah, just there.
Yeah, just there.
You can. I didn't even notice it, mate.
No, well, I don't tend to. I probably won't even paint it out. I'll just weather it out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And there's the other side. Again, nice job, mate. Really cracking. Well done, you.
It's not like I've not done it before. It's like I'm quite used to doing that, so it's yeah.
And more from him. This is the Warner Models 135th Apocalypse tank that I am converting to a hobnob search and rescue vehicle. The original vehicle was modified by International Rescue from a one-off Russian demonstration vehicle. I'm using the various bits of models and scratch building to add gizmos to the hull and turret. These are mainly from a 132nd Zukimura J7W1 Shinden engine. It is going to become a hover tank. I have neodymium magnets on the way, and I will remove the running gear axles and replace them with hover gear, which will be based on 15mm pipe. Ooh, that's brave.
Now it saves me doing the tracks.
Fair one.
After doing all the work on the wheels.
Yeah, you're taking them off.
Yeah.
Oh, great, mate. That looks really cool.
Yeah, I had so much fun doing it, working out and then just doing it.
Yeah.
That antenna is one of them little flexi brushes. It just appeared when I was looking for something.
Oh, this.
Yeah, so I can do something with that. And I had they're the center discs out of some of the wheel bits I did.
Oh yeah.
And so one of those pieces, so I just stacked them on there. Took a sprue piece off one of the engine, off this bit of the engine, the exhaust bit, because it was like one of those little side tab things, and it had a little dome on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut it off, drilled it, and stuck it on there. I thought that looks all right.
Nice. That looks really good. Liking the ideas. Brilliant, mate. Right, so Chris Parsons. I've also been doing some more work on my Hobby Boss 135th Jackal one. painted the seat belts, added the SA80 to the driver's side door, and built up the HMG along with a few other small bits. I've also built, painted, and added decals to one of my Tornado tail fins. This is the 172nd Revel kits and will be 9B Squadron. Retirement scheme, the other Tonka will be GR1 WSJ Johnny Walker from 9B Squadron. Cool, nice work on the Jackal. Very clean work there, very clean. Ooh. There's the SA80. Yeah, my thoughts. Horrible weapon.
Lovely piece of kit.
What? The 80, please. I hope that was sarcasm.
No. Can't miss with it. Although I prefer the SLR.
Cracking work, Chris. Cracking work. Nice job. I really like that. It's done really well on that, mate. Really well. And there we have it. I'll refresh the page. If anybody's done a skiffins. Nope, there we go. So there we have sit rep done. And let's go around, see what you pair of reprobates have been up to.
Me, nothing. I've been watching that.
But you've done nothing, mate. Okay.
No, I've been watching the sit rep.
Yeah, that's
Far
the
more
thing,
interesting,
isn't it? Right, and little old lady, what did you get done?
I have assembled upper hull, front, a couple of bits on the front, so that's just about ready to go to spray booth. I've put the painted a bit of photo H, put it on there. Needs a bit more paint. I've started putting decals on. I've got 5 more to put on. That's that one. We'll be ready for a gloss coat.
Nice. Cheers, matey. And I've not done anything either. Chris says, did the tail fins not come up? No, mate, they didn't. I've just double checked and refreshed, and no, it's just the Jackal one that's up there. They're the only pictures that got up. So pop those on next week, mate. And we'll have a look at them next week. Right then. So if you two reprobates would like to say your batty ties.
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
We should be back tomorrow. 11 o'clock. So remember, stay safe, keep modelling. Bye.
Cheers.
Goodbye.